Okay, hello everyone. Okay, first name is Asif and Ikta. Asif and Ikta. Hello everyone. Asif and Ikta name got done. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much, everyone. And the next name is Ayla. Next name is Ayla. Thank you so much for joining, Ayla. And next name is Lightton. Thank you so much. Mika. Okay, next name is Mika. Mika name got done. And next name is Ishant. Ishant name got done. Thank you so much, dear, for joining. And next is Falak. Falak name got done, dear. Thank you so much for joining. Sayarul. Okay, the next is Sayarul. Thank you so much for joining. And subscribe. Okay, next is Sakshi. Okay, next name is Sakshi. Thank you so much for joining, Sakshi. And next name is Ritik. Ritik name Gordon. Thank you so much for joining, Ritik. And who's the next one to join? Mukta. Okay, next is Mukta. Okay, next name is Mukta. Mukta, dear, thank you so much for joining. And who is the next one to join? Hello. Okay, next name is Sui. Welcome, dear Sui. Sui name Gordon. Thank you so much for joining, Sui. Sugar name Gordon. Damnia. Okay, next name is Damnia. Damnia, dear name Gordon. Thank you so much for joining. Is it over? No, dear. And after Damnia, who's the next one? Who's the next one? Who is the next one to join? You're most welcome, dear. Most welcome. And who's the next one to join after Damnia? Okay, next name is Andrea. Welcome to Andrea. Your name Gordon. Thank you so much for joining, Andrea. Okay, Sai. Next name is Sai. Sai name Gordon. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, Ibrahim. Okay, next name is Ibrahim. Ibrahim name Gordon. Thank you so much for joining, Ibrahim. And next name is Minal. Hello, everyone. Minal name Gordon. Minap. Okay, next is okay Dishu. Okay, next name is Dishu. Dishu Gordon. And next is Hussein. Welcome, Hussein. Hussein Gordon. Thank you so much for joining, Hussein. You're most welcome here. And who is the next one to join? Who is the next one to join? Okay, Zamina. Welcome here, Zamina. Zamina name Gordon. Thank you so much for joining. And who's the next one to join? Okay, Nancy. Okay, Nancy के साथ दिल बना दो. Okay, dear. Nancy name Gordon here. And next is Olivia. Olivia name Gordon. Thank you so much for joining, dear Olivia. And who is the next one to join? Juby. Okay, next is Juby. Juby, your name Gordon here. Thank you so much for joining, Juby. And who is the next one to join? Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Share Goonies. You're most welcome, dear. Most welcome. Thank you, dear. Thank you. And who's the next one to join? Who's the next one to join? Hiba. Okay, next name is Hiba. Welcome, dear Hiba. जल्दी से लाइक कर दो हिबा. Thank you so much for joining. And who is the next one to join? You're most welcome. Okay, next name is Vanshika. Welcome back, Vanshika. Vanshika name got joined here. Thank you so much for joining. And next name is Sanjana. Sanjana name got joined here. Thank you so much for joining. You're most welcome here. Hello everyone. Hi. Okay. Ponigo. Okay, next is Ponigo. Ponigo, your name got joined here. Thank you so much for joining. Hello everyone. Okay, next name is Daksh. Okay, next name is Daksh. Thank you so much for joining, Daksh. And next name is Malik. Okay, next is Malik. Malik, your name got done here. Thank you so much for joining. And then subscribe. Thank you so much, dear Kinga. Okay, Kinja, I think. Thank you, dear, for like and subscribe. Your name got done here. And who's the next one to join? Okay, next is Shukruminka. Okay, Wajid. Next name is Wajid. Please do give a like. Thank you so much for joining. जल्दी से like कर दो. Thank you so much for joining. And next is Ega. Dua, welcome dear Dua. How are you? Dua Nagajan dear. Thank you so much for joining. Majid. Okay, next is Majid. Majid Nagajan. Thank you so much for joining, Majid. And next is खाना खाना हो गया है क्या? Yes. Next is Aisha. Aisha Nagajan. Thank you for joining. Hi everyone. All set. Okay, next is all set. Sharon Gordon too. And who is the next one to join? Fatiha. Okay, next is Fatiha. Fatiha, dear Union Gordon. Fatiha, bye bye. You're most welcome, dear. And next is Fiza. Welcome, Fiza. जल्दी से like कर दो Fiza. Thank you for joining, dear Fiza. And next is bye bye कल आऊँगा जी. Good night, good night. And next is Elite. Elite name Gordon. Thank you so much for joining. And next is Cassie. Hello everyone. Okay, next is Cassie. Thank you dear for joining, Cassie. Welcome. Bye bye. And next is have a good night. Bye. I'm here. Yeah, dear. And next is Arham. Arham and Gordon. And who's the next one to join? Marina. Okay, next is Marina. Marina, dear name Gordon. And next is Sheik. Sheik name Gordon. Alia, welcome. Hi everyone. Hello. Hello, dear. Alia name Gordon. And who is the next one to join? Hi everyone. Okay, next one is Laurent. Laurent. Your name Gordon here. And next is Sarvan. Okay, next name is Sarvan. Sarvan. Your name Gordon here. Minsa. Welcome, Resham. Minsa, your name Gordon here. Thank you so much for joining. Resham. Okay, next is Resham. Resham, your name Gordon here. Best writing. Thank you so much, dear. Thank you. R. Okay, it's R. Aiza, dear. Welcome, Aiza. Aiza name Gordon, dear. Thank you so much for joining. And who is the next? Zabi. Okay, next name is Zabi. Zabi, dear name Gordon. Please double tap on the screen, everyone. Zainab. Okay, next name is Zainab. जल्दी से एक लाइक कर दो Zainab. Your name got here. Thank you so much for joining. And the next name is Javed and Rudra. Rudra name got Thank you. मैंने स्क्रीन शॉट लेना है. Okay dear. Zabi. Okay, Zabi. Zabi dear, your name got And next is, and who's going to join? Okay, Sakura. Sakura name got dear. Thank you so much for joining, Sakura. And the next name is, and next name is after Sakura Arkia Studio, Javed. Okay, next name is Javed. Javed name Gordon here. Thank you so much for joining. And who is the next one to join? Hello everyone. Okay, who is the next one to join? Who's to join? Saman. Okay, next is Saman. Saman name Gordon. You're most welcome, dear. Javed and thank you, dear. See you name. Okay, Javed again, Javed. Javed name Gordon. And next name is Anu Shiva. You're most welcome, dear. Anu name Gordon. And next is Shiva. Shiva. Shooting Gordon, dear Shiva. Thank you so much for joining, Shiva. Evie. Okay, Evie. Okay, next name is Evie. Evie name Gordon. Aman. Okay, next name is Aman. Aman name Gordon. Asia. Okay, next name is Asia. Asia name Gordon here. Thank you so much for joining, Asia. Okay, next is, and who is the next one? And next name is Zan. And after Zan, Sajjad. Okay, next is Sajjad. Sajjad name Gordon. And next name is Zinadino. Should name Gordon here. And who's the next one to join? Dilo. Okay. Dilo name Gordon. Monkey boy. Okay, monkey boy. And who's the next one to join? Hello everyone. Sajjad again. Okay, Sajjad. Sajjad, you're important. Thanks a lot. You're most welcome, dear. And next is, you're most welcome, Fiza. Okay, next is Fiza. Fiza, your name got done. Amina, welcome, dear Amina. Amna name got done. Shiva Ahmed, Rashid. Okay, Rashid. Ahmed. And Shiva. And next is Mansha. Okay, next name is Mansha. Mansha and Gordon, dear. Thank you so much for joining. And next is Aaron. Aaron and Gordon, dear. Thank you so much for joining. Aaron, please double tap on the screen. Aaron, thank you. Wolf, welcome. Thank you so much. Welcome, Wolf. And the next name is commissioning guys. Thank you. And next is you're most welcome, Javed. Okay, next is Hassan. Thank you all. Thank you. Hassan and Gordon. Dinner हो गया? Yes, हो गया. Sharmila. Okay, next is Sharmila. Sharmila, your name got Ginger. And next is Hello Pinky. And next is Aman Jan. Aman Jan, your name got Jan. Khatija. Okay, next is Khatija. Khatija, your name got Jan. जल्दी से लाइक कर दो खतीजा. ओके, वैदिक. वैदिक ने got Jan. Kyra, Sharmila. Okay, Sharmila. Sharmila name got Jan. And after Sharmila, Hassan Ali. Okay, Hassan Adil. Okay. Hassan Adil. And next is please just say thank you, thank you, thank you. And next is Rupa. Thank you, Javed, thank you. And who's the next one to join? Jessica, Cherry and Jessica. Cherry name got done. And next is Jessica. Thank you, Pinky. Okay, Jessica name got done. And next is Lavanya. Lavanya name got done here. I will subscribe Kyra. Okay, next is Kyra. Kyra name got done. Thank you so much for joining, Kyra. Soila. Soila name got done. You're so sweet. Thank you, dear. And who is the next one to join? Soila name got done. Okay, next name is Sinasha. Okay, next name is Sinasha. Nashad, your name got done. Okay, next is careless. Okay, next is careless. Careless name got done. Gabby. Gabby name got done. Chirag or Yashasvi. Chirag or Shanim got done. Chirag. Okay, Fernanda. Okay, next is Fernanda. Fernanda name got done. Milana, dear welcome. Milana name got done. Adya. Okay, next is Adya. Adya name got done. Saman. Saman name got done. And next is Astro and Arsh. Welcome. Arsh name got done. Thank you so much for joining, Arsh. Thank you. You have a nice day. You're most welcome here. Astro. Astro name got done. And next name is Zainab. Zainab name got done. And next name is Tani and Samarili. Shanim got done here. Thank you so much for joining. And next is Alicia. Alicia name got done. And next is Bhumika. Welcome, dear Bhumika. Shanim got done, Bhumika. And next is Iso. And next name is Samreen. Have a nice day. Thank you. Thank you for watching, Jared. And next is Samreen. Samreen name got done. And next is, who is the next one to join? Who is the next one to join? And after Samreen, who is the next one to join? Okay, Afna. Okay, hi Afna. Afna, Jerry name got done. And who is the next one to join? Ronnie. Okay, next name is Ronnie. Ronnie, Jerry name got done. Ali Raza, welcome Ali Raza. Ali Raza name got done. Rubaba, welcome. Suhar, welcome. Rubaba name got done. And next is Suhar. Next is Suhar. Suhar name got done. Okay, Monica and Ajay. Monica and Ajay, your name got joined here. Give a quick like. Thank you so much for joining, Monica. And next is, hi everyone. Azim. Shouldn't gotten Azim. And next is Amber. Amber and gotten Junaid. Junaid and gotten. Next name is Kenta. Rain. And next is Bukura. It's an important here. Okay, and next name is Keleji. Keleji name Gordon. And next name is Dua. Dua name, hi everyone. Surya Fatima. Okay, next is Surya Fatima. Surya Fatima name Gordon. And next is Waziha. Waziha name Gordon. Please like. Thank you, dear Fatima. Kakanka Indra. And who is the next one to join? Who is the next one to join? Sundar. Okay, next name is Sundar. Sundar in important here. And next is Kim. Kim in important. Okay, again Kim. Ihan in important. And who is the next one to join? My name's Kelly. Okay, dear Kelly, welcome. Kelly Kelly name got done. Give a like to your Kelly. Thank you so much for joining, Kelly. Okay, next is Dravya. Dravya name got done. And next is Zubair. Zubair name got done. Sidhu. Sidhu, dear name got done. Thank you so much for joining. Harsha. Okay, next name is Harsha. Harsha name got done. And next is Raza. Raza name got done. JK. Okay, next is JK. Zubair. Spelling got done. And next is Spogma. Bela. Okay, next is Bela. Bela name got done. Please, please. You say I am so good. Bela, just give a quick like. Thank you so much. जल्दी से एक लाइक कर दो. Hi everyone. Jungkook. Okay, next is Jungkook. Jesu. Jesu, your name got done. And next is Vanya. Vanya, your name got done, dear. Thank you so much for joining. जल्दी से लाइक कर दो वानिया. And next is Yashi. Yashi name got done. Thank you so much for joining, Yashi. Soja, okay, next is Soja. V, okay, next is V. Jasmine, okay, next is Jasmine. Jasmine, your name got done, dear. Give a quick like, जल्दी से like कर दो. Akuji. Akuji, dear, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I know. Thank you so much. Your next is Jonas. Jonas name got done. BTS. BTS important. Taiwan. Okay, next name is B2. B2, your name Gautam, B2. And who is the next one? Kaka and P. Thank you dear for joining. And who is the next one to join? B2. Thank you dear for joining. Okay, fruity is this name? Sabi, welcome. Sabi and Gordon, thank you so much for joining, Sabi.